clears at the back. Will Marc Marquez prevail here in Japan? Lights out, and we're racing in his potential title decider here in Mategi. It's a great start from pole position by Pecco Bagnaia, who flies down towards the first corner, leading the field. Mir has a mistake on the factory Honda on the brakes into turn one. That's allowed Marc Marquez up into P3. Acosta's been rapid away from the second pro on the grid. He's up in a second. Marc, though, is third.
Once again, like yesterday, it was a poor start by Marc Marquez, but Mir's mistake led him off the hook to a certain extent. Quartararo passed the 36.2, so the factory Yamaha start is up into fourth.
Mir has had a couple of already heart-stopping moments on the brakes going into turn one now and there into turn three. Here's Acosta trying to get through on the inside of Bagnaia on the brakes into turn five. No way through. He really did show a front wheel though there to the Italian.
Nothing wrong with Pecco Bagnaia's confidence on the front end of the braking there, was that he had to brake super late to keep Acosta at bay. Acosta potentially recognising that his best opportunity to beat the Ducatis is to get ahead of them early.
Yeah, fight fire with fire. It took too long, Mark admitted yesterday, to get through on both Mir and Acosta for him to have anything late on for the runaway sprint winner Bagnaia. There is Mir then as they go now through turn 9 for the first time. Fabio Quartararo's had a really strong start to this Grand Prix in front of the Yamaha hierarchy. He's up to fourth spot.
Alex Marquez is exactly where he started. He's in 8th place at the moment. The ride that's gone backwards off the line is Luca Marini from 7th. He's now 10th.
Down the downhill straight we go then for the first time. Bagnaia almost half a second clear of Acosta as we came through the third split on this opening lap. But there is Bezzecchi, who's certainly going to be battered and bruised after that horrendous collision with his...
Start for the other factory Honda. Marini now 15th.
Yeah, this was Quartararo desperately trying to keep those behind him at bay. Yeah, he sensed, didn't he, that Morbidelli was on the inside. No contact was a perfectly legal move as far as Morbidelli was concerned. He'd have been bitterly disappointed if he had not charged for that wide open space that he had directly ahead of him. In terms of wide open space ahead of Pecco Bagnaia,
he's out of this Grand Prix.
That's a real shame. That's going to be his first DNF of the entire season. Oh, that's frustrating. That's really cruel, isn't it, for the Italian here in Honda's home Grand Prix. And they're staring down the handlebars and the dashboard. Mystery electrical fault, I'm sure, will be...
His lead is fast approaching 2 seconds now.
And as we saw yesterday, when you gave him that kind of an advantage in the sprint, where you had no chance, not a prayer of reeling him back in. Of course, we're double the distance here this afternoon as Bezzecchi
coming through
launches it. He really does launch it, but you just know that Morbidelli was going to try and tough it out. Bezzecchi then finally has got through. That was a real bold move by Bez going through turn 7. You don't see too many passes made there. That was top draw stuff from the Italian.
We know the Aprilia corner as well. There was some great evidence of that. And he's not a million miles away from the podium battle. Marc Marquez, if anything, looks like he's dropping back towards Mir at the moment on this current lap. Lap 5 of 24. Look at the gap up with Solo, about half a